This is Providence Television International, the game changer.
It's another beautiful Wednesday morning, and I want to welcome you to the Morning Drive on Providence Television International. My name is Edna Tizagarik, and today we'll take a look at some dailies that we have. We have here Business Day, and the striking header says 8 big changes to expect with Lagos electricity law. Moving on now to the leadership, the front page there says Senate confirms Oluyede as Chief of Army Staff. Wike declares commitment to fulfilling Tinubu's promises. Despite export ban, cooking gas prices surge by 45.8%. Nigerians can get South African visas without passports. Ramaphosa reps in shouting match over tax bill. And the rider, Northern Coalition Sheikh Gumi differ on reform. Alpha Beta denies involvement. Tinubu direct Justice Ministry NAS to work on concern. And you get the details of these on page 4 on the leadership. Gunmen killed 9, abduct many in Sokoto. ICPC intercept $300 ICT student funds. The Matrix, South Africa relaxes visa rules for Nigerian investors and tourists. Sees 753 duplexes while we concealed identity of owners. EFCC says allegation of cover-up stands logic on the head. Reps issues 72-hour ultimatum to federal government to freeze NISIPA account. Tax reform bill, Tinubu bows to pressure. Direct Justice Ministry NAS to address concern. Bills could end elite financial recklessness. Kuka. Reps in rowdy session shout down spokesperson. Senate confirms Oluyede as Chief of Army Staff. Defamation. Human rights activist Dele Farotimi arrested. Reps demand federal probe into frequent boat mishap. Call for enhanced maritime safety. Nigerian News Direct, energy transition, we won't stop production of fossil fuel as APPO reiterates commitment to take off energy bank, alleges Western criticism of fossil fuel aimed at preventing energy sufficiency for Africa. Tax reform bill, work with NAS to address criticism raised, Tinubu orders AGF. Lagos target 24-hour electricity with passage of electricity law. Nigeria content level hits 56% in 2024. Reps order CBN to halt planned mass retirement of 1,000 staff. 753 duplexes. EFCC dismisses Sowore's cover-up allegations, says suspected owner denied ownership. The Daily Times. Senate to probe NNPCL over 8.4 trillion naira withheld subsidy funds. Tinubu, Nigeria, South Africa must drive Africa's transformation. 706 ballot boxes, 50 election bags, other items destroyed in Ikanov INEC office. Senate confirms General Oluyede as Chief of Army Staff. New Telegraph. Labour moves against influx of expatriate in oil sector. Nerves on end in Green Chamber over controversial tax reform bill. Nigeria and South Africa must be mindful of hostilities attracted by our partnership. This is coming from Tinubu. Reps to probe retirement of over 1,000 CBN staff, 50 billion naira payoff scheme. Nigerian Tribune. Tinubu on mission to transform Abuja satellite towns to cities. Sanwo-Olu signs Lagos electricity bill into law, but Harcourt refinery is working. Tax reform bill, Tinubu direct Justice Ministry NAS to work on concern. Edo election tribunal begins pre-hearing on Monday. Reps to probe incessant boats mishap on Nigerian waterways. $2.2 billion Eurobond issuance will boost FX inflows, firm up Naira. The Guardian. Compressed natural gas scheme infrastructure deficit slows CNG adoption amid $450 million investment. Federal Poly with 142 students, 154 staff incurs 638 million overhead cost. Court orders ex-AMCON MD's arrest over alleged 76 billion naira fraud. Sell 51% stake in refineries to IOC's Pegasan advises government. Daily Trust South Africa unveils 5-year visa for Nigerians, drop passport requirements. Tax reform, Northern Senator demand suspension of action on bills. Rep silent spokesman over support for legislation. Tinubu direct Justice Ministry to work with NAS on proposal. Reps probe planned retirement of 1,000 CBN staff, 50 billion naira payoff. Polytechnic with 142 students spends 600 million naira on personal overhead. Gunmen kill pastor on way to burial. Daily Independence. Rep gives Tinubu 72 hours to unfreeze NISIPA account. Euro contractor scratches airfares to 80,000 naira. MD says that a 5% interest rate may kill aviation business. Again, House of Reps session turns rowdy over tax reform bills. Protesters storm National Assembly over bill. Pegasan says bill with stifle oil gas industry. Confirmed Port Harcourt refinery is working. Senate confirms Oluyede as Chief of Army Staff. Okpebholo asks Edo local government chairman to submit account statement within 78 hours. South Africa relaxes visa rules for Nigerian investors and tourists. Fire destroys election materials in INEC office in Delta. The Nation. Man. Kuka. OK tax reform Senate widens consultation. AGF MDAs to work with lawmakers. Storming session in House of Rep. Fire causes havoc in Kwara, UB, Taraba, Delta. INEC office raised. Airline crashes 1-hour flight fare to 80,000 naira. The Punch. Emefiele Chronics acquired 753 duplex estate with forex kickbacks. This is coming from the EFCC. 80 billion naira fraud. Court orders former AMCON MD's arrest. Tax reform. Tinubu orders review as protests persist in NAS. Rowdy session in House. Pro-Tinubu Northern Guild protest at National Assembly. Arewa Group rejects bill. NLC slams in Wifuru as Akwa Ibom joins strike. Kaduna withdraws. Air passengers lost 19,274 luggage in 6 months. Vanguard. Tax reform bills. KUKA, CITN, NECA, Pegasan suggests way forward. Sanwo-Olu signs Lagos electricity bill. How Nigerian can turn natural resources from curse to blessing. This is coming from Khan, Sultan, and SGF. BNC. South Africa relaxes visa rule for Nigerian tourists and business people. Daily Sun. Senate approves 2025-2027 MTF-FSP demand fuel price reduction. Confirms appointment of Oluyede as substantive COAS. Fish out, punish terror sponsors. Can. Sultan tells federal government, say years of terrorist activities have made life unbearable. Tariff reform bills. Federal government bows to pressure. Approves modification. Laments misinformation about bill. Uproar in the House of Reps. Senate vows to consult widely. Obi calls for transparency. Citizens impute Alpha Beta denies involvement. How NDDC will spend 1 trillion naira in Niger Delta. Obuku. Malaria vaccine arrives Nigeria as Kebbi, Bayelsa take center stage. Okpebholo orders local government chairman to submit statement of account within 48 hours. At last, TCN restores power in Bayelsa, her holder after 5 months. That's our package on the newspaper review. Thanks for watching. Edna Zagaric is my name. Have a blessed day.